Kamaru Usman stands by his opinion that Alex Pereira should not be high up in the UFC pound-for-pound rankings. Usman praised Pereira for his power but doesn't think his style is well-rounded enough to translate from division to division, even though Pereira now has won UFC titles at both middleweight and light heavyweight.
Motivate you. If we're like Alex Pereira, listen, I also said a lot of good things about you in that fight. I said you will put hands on the middleweights like you did, light heavyweights like you are currently doing, and some heavyweights in the future. I even said that. I'm giving you your props. I think you're there. But when we talk about pound for pound, Henry, let's not forget pound for pound is a hypothetical. That means that do you possess the highest level of striking, of wrestling, of kickboxing, of grappling, of jiu-jitsu? Like, that's what that means. So which means if you were to put in flyweight, or if you will put in welterweight, or if you will put in heavyweight, your style will transfer all throughout those divisions and you will be able to be victorious and still be number one. That's all that means. Yes, you can stand and knock everybody out, guys who aren't moving, guys who aren't shooting on you, guys who aren't testing your grappling. Yes, but that doesn't mean you're number one, pound for pound. So don't be upset about that. Don't be butthurt about it. If anything, show me your pound for pound. Go out there, take the next guy down, to get on top, full mount, switch up, armbar on top. That let me know, oh shit, okay, that's... Yeah.
Last week, Poirier hopped on social media to tease one final fight, and fired tweets at possible opponents like Islam Makhachev and Conor McGregor. Chandler was quick to respond, telling Poirier to retire, which really bothered the Diamond.
You're Muscle Milk Mike, you're going back.
Well, I mean, come on, dude. Look, no thanks, retire, we good. Who the You just got here, buddy. You're not one of us, you're not we. I've been here, you know?
Right.
Come on, dude.
That annoyed you?
We are good. Who's we? You know, welcome to the UFC, dude. You got one win in the UFC.
That pissed you off?
Yeah, bro, he's not one of us. You know, I've been cutting my teeth in the UFC since January of 2011 or 2010, you know? He just got here. Who's we? He's speaking for the lightweight division?
Right.
Dude, Muscle McMike needs to chill.
Dustin Poirier also mentioned on the MMA Hour that a fight with Nate Diaz almost came together after Khamzat Chimaev missed weight for his bout at UFC 279. Poirier said they were in talks to step in, but it ultimately didn't happen. This was an exciting possibility for fans, as a Poirier versus Diaz fight has been highly anticipated for a while.
Devalued himself.
Yeah. And dude, I even accepted a fight against him on 24 hours notice. I was gonna fly to Vegas and weigh in the same day, the night of the Khamzat stuff.
Come on.
Dude, I woke up, I don't think I've ever told this story before.
No, I don't know about this.
So it's a crazy story the way it worked. Mike Brown flew in on like Thursday to Louisiana just to come visit. We went out to dinner, we went to sleep. Friday morning, I wake up, my phone is like a bunch of missed calls, a bunch of texts. I'm like, oh, something happened, what's going on? It's my management, Hunter, everybody from the UFC reaching out and saying, hey, he's not gonna make weight. Can you make 170?
What?
Dude, I had to do a Zoom call or a FaceTime call, and I'm Android, so I use my wife's phone.
You know, wait, your wife is iPhone?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. How does she not have the deal?
I got her to switch for like one phone, like, you know, every couple of,
yeah,
they let you switch. She did for once, and she went back to iPhone, but I'll get her back on Android. Anyway, I'm FaceTiming with Nevada State Athletic Commission, stepping on the scale so I can show them I can make weight safely. I'm like 176. I'm just gonna be 170 the same day.
Yeah.
So I was gonna fly out the next day. I started cutting weight and everything. I accepted, man, I've accepted so many fights against Nate. He can say what he wants, but the UFC knows the truth.
Wait, so what happened? So you said yes?
Yeah, they somehow switched it up, and then, who was it?
You fought Tony.
He fought Tony, and then somebody fought Khamzat, maybe at a different way.
Kevin Holland.
Yeah, they just switched it around, but I was in, and I was gonna go.
Do you know if he said yes?
No clue, no clue.
Wow. So you were gonna do the move that we just saw to a degree with Dan Ige, sort of, but you would have actually...
I'd have had more,
a little bit more time, yeah. But you were 100% in.
Oh yeah, I was in.
Speaking to the MMA Hour's Ariel Helwani, Michael Venom gave his honest opinion about Gary facing a skilled striker like welterweight champion Leon Edwards or Shavkat Rakhmonov. He thinks Ian Gary would get picked apart by some of the top strikers in the division.
Now that you've been in there with Ian, what do you think his ceiling is? Do you think he could be a champion?
Not at all. No. Because if if that's the game you're gonna go when you get a decent striker, then Leon's gonna kill you anyway. Then Shavkat's gonna kill you anyway. There's a few guys in there that I just don't see him surpassing. I do. Again, he went a bit more tactical. And again, even at some of the areas, like he didn't feel massively strong. I just felt, I was not even trying to be disrespectful to him, because again, he done his job. He was smart about how he kind of went by it. But like for me, regardless, this game for me is about combat. It's about fighting, not about stealing wins.
A professional fighter since 2010, Dillashaw's latest comments might confirm his retirement from MMA as he comes to terms with stepping away from the sport.
It's cool to see all the legends and all the respect. Like Luke, it was cool to see you show him respect. And we had a little toast for Diego. He's a new Jackson athlete. And it's exciting to see, like, you know, the era of legends that you guys are in will never be
exciting
repeated.
and sad at the same time, to be
Why?
honest. Because, bro, it's like I'm fucking done. You know what I mean? Like, and I was just forced out of the sport. It sucks, you know, because I feel like I had so much more to give still.
I mean, it is exciting, though, just to see
It's
the
exciting.
respect level.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And I know what you mean, but I don't think anybody looks at it like that for you.
I'm talking about myself.
Oh, yeah. I can see
The
that.
way that I look at it.
After Sterling beat Calvin Kattar, the Russian challenger keeps calling him out. He feels he lost his shot at the title when Holloway knocked out Gaethje. They both want to fight, but UFC hasn't made it happen yet, and Movsar Avlov is pointing fingers at Sterling for that delay. Aljo, I spoke with the UFC and it was confirmed me and you August 24th main event 5 rounds. If you're not going to fight me, then don't waste my time. I'm not a bully, but the only time I'll bully you is in the cage. Sign the contract. Despite Avlov's claim, Sterling fired back, stating that he spoke to the UFC and told them he wanted to fight in September. Jesus, man. What is wrong with your ears, brethren? I said September. For the 4th, maybe 5th time. If you don't want to wait, then move on. Simple. Stop complicating this. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting UFC content. Stay tuned for the latest updates.